Now, you mentioned that you don't think JSU should go at it alone, okay? And
Right.
you know that a conference can't move up itself, okay? So what other HBCU schools do you think should move up the FBS along with JSU?
Well, I have a simple template and I have a rhyme or reason for these particular schools. Now, granted, to start any conference in the NCAA, all you need is a minimum of 6 teams. Okay.
Okay.
Now, on the FBS level, they play 12 games every year. So you're talking about if you have a 16 conference, that's 5 conference games, and then you'll have 7 non-conference games. But being that we have our own thing as it is anyway, if we move to an FBS conference, if we move up and we talk about a HBCU FBS conference, we pretty much have our own segment of our own world of what we want. We pretty much have that now, being that we excluded ourselves from the playoffs. So to answer your question, when I think of an HBCU FBS conference, I got 12 teams right now. Now, East and West format, but we can have it where it's not even in divisions. But I'm just gonna throw some names at you. And I got it. If I had to set it up in this format that I have, we're gonna start off with FAMU,
Okay.
North Carolina A&T,
Okay.
North Carolina Central,
Okay.
South Carolina State, Bethune-Cookman, and Tennessee State. That's in one division. The next division will have Jackson State,
All right.
Alabama State, Alabama A&M,
Okay.
Southern, Grambling, and Prairie View. Now, those schools were chosen for a particular reason. I.e., mostly because any and everything that you think of in the construct of HBCU ball, you're going to have it in this conference. When you think of HBCU football, the first thing that comes to mind are classics, right? Well, and before I go there are 7 blue bloods in HBCU ball. All of those blue bloods are included in this conference with the exception of Tuskegee, but they are D2 school. All right?
Yeah.
So now when you think of classics, all the major classics are in this conference. You have the Florida Classic, you have the Bayou Classic, you have the Magic City Classic, you have the State Fair Classic, you have the Aggie Eagle Classic, you have the Soul Bowl, and you got the Boombox Classic. All the major classics are in this conference, right? Now, these are 12 teams, so you go into the conference off the rip. You can set it where you want an 8-game conference schedule or a 9-game conference schedule. It's your world, but we're all playing each other. Also, for the people who say, what about travel? Well, if you look at how I got the divisions, basically, I got Jackson State, Alabama A&M, Southern, Grambling, and Prairie View in the division. What does that sound like to you, my friend? The SWAC, as it's constructed. That's one division. In the east side, FAMU, A&T, Central, South Carolina State, Bethune-Cookman, and Tennessee State. That's your old MEAC. So nothing changes from a scheduling standpoint. That's the same layout that you got it right now. So I would ask everybody, if I can have you, every school, doing the very thing that you're doing right now today, but on the FBS level, how could anybody be against it? You're doing the same thing that you're doing now. You're having the same schedule. You're playing the same teams, except now your schedule is going to be better because we've weighed out the fillers, you know what I'm saying, of games that really aren't attractive. We've removed those. Every game and every team in this conference is a name within itself, within the confines of this conference. Then let's talk about the band structure. Now you got all the best HBCU bands in this conference, HBCU culture. Also within this construct, you get the best of both worlds. You get a full HBCU schedule, 9 games, we'll say, plus a conference championship game. And as it stands right now, both the MEAC and the SWAC play for what? When you play to win your conference and you go to a bowl game, you do the same thing in the same construct. So again, if you could do the very thing that you're going to do right now in the year of our Lord 2024, if I told you you could do what you're doing now, but I'm going to put you on a bigger platform, give you access to more money, why wouldn't you do it?
There's no reason not to do it. No reason I can think of not to do it.